And there is the passenger seat bracket. You see how far off the mounts were. This and this are where the original mounts bolt to the floor. These are where the seat mounts are. It's touching the console. Just barely grazing the console on the inside. So I could have done two different things. I could have brought this over, made tabs off here, but that's corny. So I'm not going to do that. Over here, there was really nothing I could do. You could see how far away that was. But there it is. This thing is done. It's not going anywhere. I couldn't bridge that gap right there. I started trying and it just started burning up the 1/4 inch. Had to grind that down, kind of came up over the edge. Had to grind right there, came up over the edge. But everything else, some of these welds look like crap. I guess when I was wrapping up the hose on the welder one day, it hit the gas regulator handle, screwed it up. So my gas wasn't flowing right, and I kept getting wormholes, driving me freaking nuts until I looked at it and figured it out. It happened like 3 different times, and I figured it out. But so I tried to grind all the ones out with the wormholes. I don't know, I might have missed one. I'm really not sure. Right there's a little wormhole. I don't even know how that happened because the rest of the weld looks perfect. But I'm not going to worry about it much. I might hit it with the grinder just to knock it down, but I'm not going to cut it out and re-weld it because it is strong. All this stuff is like super solid, so it's still warm, but I'm going to start putting it back together now. And I am going to make sure that these holes still line up. If not, I have to take them over to the press and enlarge them a little bit because, you know, stuff warps, stuff changes, whatever. But I tried to get it. I mean, everything, no boxes fitting under here. This seat is all the way bottomed out. You see right here, this cross brace was hitting this, and I could have cut this out. I probably should have, because this seat sits a little bit higher than that seat, but I want to raise that seat anyway. So that, I just went ahead and burned it in because it's not a big deal. I'm just going to get spacers to put between the slider and the bracket that I made on that side. I mean, I don't know how thick it needs to be, but I'll bring it up a little bit at a time. I'll try it with washers and I'll figure out where I need to be. Speaking of that, if anybody knows how to get these out and put in longer ones, go ahead and post it on the video, because I'd like to raise it up like 1 inch on the driver's side, but these are definitely not 1 inch longer than whatever, you know what I mean? I don't have 1 inch to play with. Oh snap, there we go. Check this out. Never seen this dude before. Now I have to go find out where he is. All right, anyway, that was good timing. Kind of threw something in there. Classic car from my Hot Rod subscribers. All right, anyway, I'm bolting this on, and then, yeah, that's it. I'm going to paint it, which I'm not going to film because I'm just going to cut the video here, because you all know what painted metal looks like. It's going to look just like this, but black. And that's all she wrote. Feel free to like, feel free to subscribe, feel free to share it with your closest Jeep friends. Share it with your enemies. I don't care who you share it with. And there it is. Not as easy as I was led to believe by reading Jeep Forum and all the other pages. People say, oh, we just cut the original mounts down, throw the seats in there. I don't know how it's possibly done, because as you see, it's nowhere near fitting. But anyway, it's done now. All right. Thanks, everybody. Take care.